Hey guys, Protagonist24 here, and welcome to Warriors of Might and Magic. Now, this is a game I grew up playing. It's from 2001 on the PS2. We're gonna go difficulty hard and hop right in here.
It is in the darkest times that the brightest lights shine. This is the story of one man who cast such a brilliant light upon the blackened land of Arden.
I don't know if the cutscene audio is scaled or not.
Witchcraft and war, that he forever changed its fate by fulfilling the prophecy of Endor.
Cutscene doesn't appear to be loading properly, so I'm just gonna skip it because it seems to be too loud anyway. But here we are. Let me check the settings. My settings appear to be accurate. So let's get on with this then.
That could be useful.
Alright. So I think I actually want to attempt to play on Control Scheme 2 and get good at that. I only ever played Control Scheme 1 as a kid. I don't even know if the Control Scheme option, if I remember ever touching it. But I want to get better at this other Control Scheme. Yeah, see, I'm using my old instinctual attack button, the circle button, but it's actually on my bumper instead. So, I'm already instinctually pressing circle to attack. I just gotta get over the muscle memory. Oh, take a little bit of damage. Hitting square to use spell. I just have muscle memory ingrained into me of the old control scheme. I have to remember which up or down on this control scheme uses my potion. Okay, I'll use my potions with up. So down is weapon. It's normally the other way around on the control scheme that I am familiar with, so. Alright. I didn't have to take out all these guys, but this game, for its time, is pretty awesome because it actually has an experience bar if you look at the top. So we're level 1, and we have a whole bunch of different stats, and they scale based off what we have equipped, as well as our level, as you can see. So, we also have our first spell, Fireball, our potions, and other items. The only one thing that frustrates me a little bit is up is down and down is up in the camera control, like I'm flying a plane camera or something, but unfortunately nothing you can do about that. Maybe I will just play what I'm used to for now so I don't have to keep messing it up. So yeah, let's go ahead and lock on with this button then.
By all that is ancient.
I should have some ghouls through here. Let's grab these potions. I'm gonna run through the map and clear out most of the enemies because I want the items everyone's gonna drop. Okay, so apparently that attack was quite slow. Damage also isn't great on it. Okay, we should have a few more enemies here. Yeah. Let's take care of that one. Eventually I want to learn how to speedrun this game, but it's going to take a lot of routing, and I need to just get better at the game again, because I haven't played it in so long, so I figured what better than just to do a nice little playthrough, get reacquainted with the maps, get feeling good on my controls again. It has been a while since I played this. Not too long, because I actually picked up a new copy of the game because my old one was damaged from when I was younger. So when I got my new copy, of course, I ended up playing it. There we go. We're going to be shut down by the council's new regime. It appears we have become unnecessary. The new legal code seeks to coddle the guilty, providing for rehabilitation of the convicts. The very notion sickens me. Our staff is to be absorbed into the military. The alchemists downstairs were escorted out yesterday, along with most of their equipment. It appears the council harbors distrust toward the practitioners of the arts. While I did not know these fellows intimately, I hope that our new enlightened lords show them the same mercy they now reserve for prisoners. Signed and dated, Balthus Aurorus, August 1326. So yeah, this takes place in 1326-ish. We were cast into a pit for being like a murderer or some shit. I can't remember exactly, but the starting cutscene is us getting thrown into a pit for our actions, which is where we picked up at the start of the game there. So now we're in the pit. Short sword's gonna help make quick work of these guys. Okay, we had our first spell, Bless, improves our attack and armor, but I'm just gonna stick with our trusty fireball for now. Okay. Potions. So yeah, just playing normally right now, but in the future actually, oh, that audio cue just brought back some memories of a different map. I can't wait till we get there. Okay, large iron club. Oh, I swapped control schemes again. Oh my. Well, oops. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. So down buttons consume. I accidentally just drank our greater healing potion. Well, that is quite irritating, I'm not gonna lie. I should have like swapped potions before I tested that. Oh well. It is what it is. I'm not gonna be too beat up about it, but it brings me back to the point of what I was just saying, which was I should attempt to do a run where I don't use potions, or like a no magic run, or you know, some types of challenge runs and stuff. That would be fun. I mean, I don't know how fun it is, but it would be at least entertaining. I love doing challenge runs and stuff in games though, so I'm sure it'd be fun. Anyway, increases our speed as well. Let's see. Yeah, so if you look at the left hand side, it increases our actual speed stat over here as well. Has some more armor, always nice. I'll be back to this guy later. There's something we can do here to get some XP. And there's one more thing I can do over this way as well. Go ahead and walk the plank. By pushing lightly on the left stick, you can walk slowly. Yeah. The slow walking is a very small window on my controller, which is funny. Yeah, these guys are earth attributes, so they're weak to fire. They like perfectly matched up against the starting fireball for some reason. Alright, in here we can grab this. There should be a secret in this room, isn't there? Isn't there like a pressure plate in the floor that opens a door behind the wall or some shit? Or maybe the lever's down here. I can't. Oh yeah, it's down here. That's right. Here we go. Alright, let's have a quick comparison here. Oh, looks like the wooden shield is just better. The Iron Club stats are not bad, but let's test out our different speeds. Yeah, like short sword's nice. Large Iron Club's definitely a no-go. Bone Club is the fastest. I don't know, Iron Club feels usable. We'll try it. But it might be a bit too slow for my liking. I like being able to double attack between blocks. Alright, let's not fall off of here now. My controller I currently have is a little bit touchy, so. Alright, this is where I came through before. We still got a bit to do in this map, but we've got a lot of the stuff done already, at least the most important stuff. Okay, another greater healing, that's very nice. Okay, Iron Club's good, it's two-shotting the ghouls, or liches, or whatever these guys really are. Alright, we'll be back to this room. There's a few other things I have to do here, but we gotta make sure this guy stays alive first. Grab this on my way by, though. That comes up when we go back to that area we were just at. Yeah, I wasn't blocking, I was only crouching. Still getting back to my controls. Okay, wooden club is definitely not what we want. Alright, so he's giving us Apox Ring. Let's go ahead and equip that. It gives us some water magic and water magic resistance. Which, I believe, I can't remember the exact attribute chart, but it gives us a resistance to something else. Okay, so yeah, he tells us how to open the gate out of the map, but we're not quite there yet. We got a few things to wrap up here yet. Let me just make sure our stream's running well. Looks like it is. Alright, it looks like everything's running well still. So let's go ahead and keep her going. There's the wood buckler, which I believe is an improvement to the wooden shield. It is, okay. Grab ourselves a speed potion. There's a tough enemy up there, as well as the way out of the map, so we'll worry about that when I'm leaving. For now, let's do some climbing. Grab this greater healing to make up for the one I drank. Definitely come in helpful. Okay, so this is the middle entrance now. We went that way to start with, so let's head back over here quickly. Actually, it's quite the run through that way. Let's just head back. There's a spell we can get to increase our movement later. That's why I'm a bit worried about the speed running, because I'm gonna have to get really good at casting that spell at the right intervals and knowing what items in which maps to skip and like which are essential items for like long-term progress. Like if I'm gonna need a certain weapon to get through a certain fight later, something like that. But yeah, dry wood, flint. Alright, so that should give us some XP. First level up, hell yeah. Let's go ahead and drop a save here as well, real quick. In a new slot. That save was just me last night. Just getting familiar with the game for a minute again. Alright, so we're back to this room. We ended up getting what I came back here for in this room up here, which was the experience for that quest. So I believe we've cleared up everything this map has to offer now. I'll run down the far end briefly because that's where the gate is, but I think it's just to the middle to fight that strong enemy now. So let's make our way down here. Alright, another little enemy. Let's go ahead and blast him with a fireball. Took that hit because I attacked slightly too early. My bad. I believe these guys will actually hurt a little bit if they hit me, so I'm gonna try and avoid that. This is one of the strong ones. That first one was a weaker one, but this one would have hurt if it hit me, I believe. So that one with a good old fireball. And that one's a little weak one, so grab this potion here. Also, it's a secret. I do want to attempt to 100% all the maps in this current playthrough, and then once I've got everything refigured out, we'll worry about doing speed runs and challenge runs and the like. Alright, if I can climb stairs, that would be great. What does this book say? The souls of the pit are doomed to haunt its passageways. The decent souls that endure as ghosts, and the corpses of the wicked have risen from the earth as zombies. The most wicked of all to die here was one called Balthus, a guard who delighted in torturing the prisoners. He was sealed in a pit by his own council. He arose as the strongest denizen of the pit, and now guards the way out. His power is rooted in darkness, and only the truly blessed may hope to defeat him. So yeah, this is Balthus right here, it looks like, so let's go ahead and blast him with a fireball. As you can see, his health is actually pretty spooky. And he's up to dark attribute, something we won't see again for quite a while. And he really hurts if he hits you. this is defeated. Let's get our way out of this place. And I don't think there's anything really else left to do here. All creatures' powers rooted in magic. The color fire, red, earth, green. Yeah. Different attributes. Cyan is air, and so on and so forth. There's a book we'll read a bit later on that tells us all the type weakness chart and stuff. So once we get there, we'll revisit that. We could kill that guy to take his XP, that friendly guy, but there's stuff relating to him a bit later on if you actually do end up saving him. So how do I get out of here? Such a good voice line. Alright, so that is the pit. We have cleared up, I believe, 100% of this map. But this map is not just the pit, it's tied into this map we're entering as well as one map, I believe. So this is Crawler Hive. Although this might be the next map. Actually, I think it might be. So it's just, we don't see it until like quite a few levels in. Okay, deal with that crawler. I could turn up the camera rotation speed a little bit. I don't think you can though. No. Although I would like to drop a save. It may have autosaved, but no, it hasn't. It is this one here, save 2. So we'll just overwrite our previous save there. Chest just across this way, but we gotta go the other way. Should be some enemies. Oh, I remember this area actually. Yeah, we're not gonna have any enemies here until we drop down, except for this one enemy right. Not here. It's here. Okay, somehow it hit me, doing a decent amount of damage, even though I thought I was blocking, but... Alright. You can like save or cremate this guy, and if you do the wrong one, it like... I'm gonna have to drop a save right here. Again. Because I think, these levers are in like reverse or something, and it messes you up. You like think this is to save him, but it's really this one or something. Nope, never mind. That was just correct. Alright, we have been awarded experience for saving him. If we do the other one, he gets reborn as some guy that basically one-shots you, and it's kind of scary. Because you... I mean, it happens because you cremate him, so... Alright. I think I actually want to... equip my short sword. I need this quicker attack speed right for this area. Here we go. I've been here for little more than a week. The city above has turned on me because I am a thief, and as such they've decided I am not fit to live. I hear the screams of the others. Most do not scream from torture, but fear of what is to come. It's the weight that gets most of them. I think they're burning the others. I've seen the furnace they're burning the others in. It has 2 switches. The switch closest to the furnace sends the victim in. I hear flames and screams and nothing. I am lucky though. I found a soft rock to write with. Maybe if I keep writing I can keep my sanity just long enough to escape. It's been 2 weeks. Still they bring me no food. I eat from the moss on the walls, but I am becoming weak. I have not seen any of the guards that work in this pit, though sometimes I see a shadow, but it doesn't look human. Why don't the guards say something? Anything? I must be becoming paranoid. What does the city above damn me to? It's been... can't remember time. Can't think. So hungry. Scrape at rock with fingers. Scrape! I bleed! Must escape. The shadows will get me. They know I'm here. Or was scraping at that moss. Trying to eat. Unfortunate, brother. Alright, let's head on down here. Let's be nice and careful in this area. This could mess me up if I'm not careful. Okay, never mind. I thought it was... So there were skeletons in this room, but it's just ghouls. Never mind. This map is definitely more of a problem than the last one, though. The enemies are going to be much tougher. I figured he aggroed. I heard a noise. Okay. To the left here. Alright, there's more to this room than meets the eye. I'm not gonna question how I managed to stay up here, but... Alright, how many greater healings are we up to? 4. Not terrible. Wait for mana potions. 4. You gotta be nice and conservative with those. Well, that just happened. Apparently that guy has fireball spell. What? Since when? Maybe it's a hard difficulty thing? I don't remember if I played hard when I was younger or not. But I don't remember that guy having fireball spell. So I gotta go in here again. Alright, well. That's bad timing. Okay, let's go pay that skeleton a visit. First I gotta grab my loot again real quick. Before I challenge this guy, just so I don't have to run through all that shit again if he just fireballs me. Alright. Yeah, I didn't have the mana to do that last time, and caused me issues. Okay, this is the way forward, but we're not ready to progress just yet. If I was speedrunning, this is where I go. So I gotta be careful of Fireball Asshole during speedruns. Good to know. This guy's a fucking Earth Hammer. Okay, I don't know why he wasn't attacking me, but sure. Okay, this is where I need to be. Let's make sure there's nothing else this way. There is, okay. Where did it go? I heard those audio cues. Sound like there were skeletons coming. And there's a zombie now. Okay, zombies are in there. Let's do the skeleton room. This room's a pain in the ass. Ow! Okay, I wasn't expecting him to just get me with that slash right off the bat like that. This guy has a nice shield. Ow! Why was his slash so quick? I expected my jab to finish him, not gonna lie. Jabs are terrible. I don't know why you would use block attacks. They're so slow that it leaves you open. Maybe after a block attack, if you hit the button instead of just holding the button throughout. I'm not sure, but we don't possess the key yet. It must be in one of the crawler sections. Or in this room here. Okay, I don't know how I didn't take damage there. I should have. Yeah, the no potions run and stuff like that are actually gonna be hella challenging. Because there's no like instant recovery when you reach the next stage, it's just... we just continue on at the same HP as we were in this map. It's like one continuous health bar the entire game. So a no potions challenge could actually be extremely difficult. Okay, some more healing potions and stuff. We also got the slow spell, which is helpful. Let's go ahead and equip it for now. Oh yeah, what does this book say? Word from the upper levels is that the facility is to be evacuated. I fear for Koltek and our work. I do not know what the council has in store for us, but they treat us with an indifference that makes me quite nervous. They are entirely overhauling the region's legal system, stressing fairness and compassion. Of course, this means lighter sentences and likely rob us of subjects necessary for our experiments. I imagine these catacombs will simply gather dust after we've left. So many untold stories, so much intoxicating pain to think we will never have their cries again. Poeth Khalil. Bunch of torturing bastards. There's a key I need. It must be through that center passageway. I don't think this is the way forward. Oh, never mind. Maybe this is. Maybe I was... This guy looks like he might shoot me with a damn fireball like that other guy. I'm not gonna take chances. This is the way out of this place, though. And that chest was loaded. Yeah. Or no, this bridge just goes through the center? Is this not the way out? I thought it was. No, that first area that I thought was the way out is the way out. This is just like a random place. It's just here so you can get this chest. Alright, yeah. Let me make sure stream's still running good. Looks like we're still going okay. Alright, let's head on over to the crawler hive area. I'm not sure exactly how this will go, but I'm gonna go Iron Club. Fireball as well. Ow. The damage is so rough when you get hit. I really have to get better. Isn't that the same? No, it's not the same. Oh, I forgot to put my level up in earlier. Speed is pretty important. I'm also going to increase our endurance some because the damage we're taking is pretty rough, so I want a bit more HP. But yeah, speed and intelligence definitely need to come in handy here as well. Let's have a look at this leather vest. Doesn't increase our speed. It doesn't appear to be better defensively either. Alright, we've just confirmed our first level up to our stats. That's something I'll have to get better at in this game too, is figuring out how exactly to allocate my skill points effectively. But let's get rid of the bone club and the wooden club for now. Grab ourselves the war hammer. Pretty slow weapon, but hits about as hard as the large iron club. Let's see. It might be too slow. I get all these enemies spawned in. I know there's a lot of them. There's tiny ones over here too. Holy shit, dude. This place is full of crawlers. Ow. I forgot about the children. Oh god. I'm blocking my escape. I might be cooked. I'm going to do way too many healing potions. Just being too impatient, I think. Can't even hit these fucking things, bro. They're so small. Alright, level up. That'll help a bit. Okay, appears I found the most effective way to fight these things, which is good. I'm gonna increase our might a little bit, maybe. Just a little bit, though. I'm gonna increase our intelligence quite a bit this time. I want more spellcasting, and I know it's gonna come in handy later. For other spells we get. I believe intelligence just increases our maximum mana, and our endurance increases our maximum health. It's nothing like damage resistance or regeneration speed or anything like that. How are you hitting me? I'm blocking, bruh. I already got what was over there. Floor cell key and pit sewer key. I needed both of those. Berserker ring. I need that as well. Instead of giving us water, it just increases our might, so we're gonna have better strengths. Very nice. Alright, our HP is doing okay. We've consumed way too many healing pots though. Although they become pretty irrelevant later on when our health gets higher, so... Which way do I go to sneak past the guards? I thought I was going to die down here. Apparently they don't know they're not alive anymore. Yeah, the broadsword has better attack than the hammer even. It's relatively fast. Yeah, broadsword is definitely one of the better weapons. Early game, I believe. Although I'm a big fan of the weaker but faster longsword that we'll have access to pretty soon. Alright, let's make our way back over here. This is a full loop apparently. Is this the room we drop down in? Yeah, so this is the way. I did lock onto that one, bro, instead of the one in front of me. That was mildly annoying. I'm gonna drop a save, by the way, because it's been a little bit. That was almost bad. My HP is not doing too hot right now, though, which is not great. Yeah, the camera's turn speed kind of cocked me a little bit right there. I'm gonna have to get better at figuring that shit out. But yeah, of course a jumping puzzle with death as the result if I fail. Wonderful. Sure, this will be a fun spot for the one life challenge. Holy shit, I bumped my head and launched me sideways. That was almost the end. Just not trying to do that attack. Okay, buddy, quit tweaking out and attack me. Apparently my attack from before I got knocked down were still registered. Let's get rid of the short sword and the large iron club here. Go with our good old long sword. Same damage as the club, but nice and fast. And it's got good reach, which helps. But yeah, we have long and broadsword, which will both be good here. Don't think I'm missing anything. Why did it start running like that? I wasn't even touching the input. What the fuck is happening, bro? Climb up there. I am forgetting. There's a secret under here. Alright. Wonder if there's any ways like out of the map, any like glitch spots where you can like I'll have to mess around with shit like that in my free time. So I can find like out of the map glitches and shit like that. Alright, well that is that map complete. Let's make sure stream is running good. Looks like it is. Ow, he hit me while I was recovering. That's bullshit. Definitely not what I wanted. Also, I need to save because the strong enemy is about to come for my ass, and I'm still in the last map in my last save. Should at least update to this map. Okay, he didn't come after me, that's good. How many greater healing are we at? 6? Yeah, I'm basically out of minor healings, which is not good. These guys are a problem. Potions, always good. How did I get this time? It slows me down, but it's got more armor. Sure. I'd really like to progress without using any more healing potions, but I just don't know if it's going to be possible. I keep getting hit pretty good. I gotta get better at the game yet before I can speedrun, that's for sure. Yes, two-handed weapons, my favorite. Try the longsword here. I feel like I'm just a little bit too slow with the broadsword. It's blessed to increase our attack damage and resistance. Maybe bless is what I've been missing. Instead of fireball, I need to be blessing so that I take less damage. Taking less damage seems smart, which means using endurance potions might also be smart, but I tend to just like stockpile my items. Probably more than I need to. Yeah, so they want me to stay undetected and free the sludge monsters. I don't know if it gives me XP for doing so, but I don't think that's exactly how I want to approach this. I don't know if I've ever claimed that item right there before. I don't think I've ever seen it there before. It's like all the way down that thin walking line. I don't think I've ever got that before. That's hilarious. But anyway, I think I just want to kind of frontal assault this and hope that I don't get smoked. Try and take them out one at a time, ideally. Like some degree of stealth, but just, some shit like that. Is that longsword again? I don't think I need 2 longswords, but the guy up top's a problem. He has a ranged weapon. So I gotta deal with his ass first. This thing is fast and has good damage, but it has low range, it looks like. Yeah, I don't think I've ever climbed onto that thing and walked across it before, to be honest. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but we'll take it. Normally that guy throws his axe if you aggro him from a distance. Frontal approach method appears to be working decently, but this looks to be the scary part of the village. So, there's another ranged guy. There's gonna be like a general or 2 over here. I don't really know what to call those guys. Brutes, generals. Let's try and aggro one guy. Hey, it worked. So they have an aggro distance that I can abuse to single them out a little bit. That's good. There's the gate key I needed. So I gotta remember where that is for the future. That's a rusted sword. I don't think that has any value to me. Oh, I just dropped all my items on the ground. Just not gonna talk about that. Yeah, I don't think I need the rusted sword. It's not gonna help me at all. Okay, I accidentally aggroed 2 of them. Looks like they retreated. See if I can just... Oh god. Alright. guess we're taking on the boss first. Stupid slime monster stole my kill. Bastard. There's probably some good XP on that enemy, and it did damage to me. So they're friendly. They're also really trash at pathing, apparently. Did not know this guy was here, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, the slime monster hit me. I'm gonna pop a greater healing here. Kinda slow on this asshole too. Fuck you, you hit me and made me use a greater healing. You can die. Oh, look, a greater healing to repay me. It's the first greater healing we've had to use. But that hurt, dude. That thing hit way too hard. It wasn't even trying to hit me either. So it was still I couldn't target it. Yeah, it's still following me. I don't even want this thing, bro. Thought I got XP for free in the mall or something. Because it told me to, but... Alright, looks like we've looted this place in its entirety, minus that secret spot I don't think I've ever discovered. I was always wondering why I didn't get all the secrets and stuff in this map, and now I understand. Yeah, like I said, my controller doesn't have very good small amounts of movement, so it's gonna make very small, large movements, or very short, large movements, rather. Alright, invisibility potion. As well as it discovered the secret, which is the most important part for me. So I'd like to 100% everything. Alright, where's the orc gate key? Inside of here I shall find Apoc. So yeah, if we didn't save him, he wouldn't know who we were. Or like, he'd be like a vengeful spirit or something if we killed him, or let him die or something. But yeah, this area coming up's a little bit sketchy. Let's go ahead and drop a save. It's been a little bit since I have. Okay. So yeah, this area is a bit sketch. There's a few of these assholes I have to deal with. Where they whiff my slow spell. I was trying to kill the orcs before the leader got out of my slow spell. Worked out pretty well. I took like one hit though, which I wasn't a fan of, but okay, looks like we're chill. Yeah, taking that bit of damage hurt a little bit, but looks like I've got a good angle here. I whiffed though. Took a big hit. Come on. What are you doing? Quit fucking dashing me, you piece of shit. Is that all you know how to do? Okay. Took a little bit of damage I didn't want to. Let's go ahead and heal it off. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, whatever. Works out. Should have had fireball on, okay, honestly, but slow's good for the bigger guys. So if I can hit it. Oh god, he's got a ranged attack. That hurt a lot more than it should have. Holy shit. Alright. Serana's sword. This will come in handy a bit later because it's water element. And if we stacked our other water element thing on top of it, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get rid of the battle hammer though, I believe. There should be a secret along here somewhere. A potion or something. Yeah. Looks like there's a... I wonder if I can get the camera to look outside the map at all. Alright, well, let's head in. So yeah, that was all the Pit of the Accursed that we just did. I missed 7 enemies and 2 secrets, as well as 48 gold apparently. I swear I did everything. What did I miss? I'm not entirely certain what I missed in the pit. I'm gonna be entirely like, what? I thought I got everything. Confusing. Anyway, Village of Draclor.
Nice mask!
You didn't hear that. Just keep walking, Alaran.
Necromancer! Necromancer!
I definitely didn't hear that.
You can run, but all the accused are...
Yeah, it looks like my cutscenes are not rendering properly right now. Probably due to some sort of issue I'm running into hardware-wise. So, unfortunately, not gonna be able to really watch the cutscenes right now, it looks like. But that's okay. Make do. Here we are, Village of Draclor. This level is pretty rough, but we also have our first shop, so... Okay, so yeah, he just sells a bunch of the items that we might have missed in the previous maps, like slow and bless. I mean, of course I'm gonna pick up the healing potions. And then, yeah, it's just the Berserker ring that we already have too. So yeah, he mainly catches you up on stuff, but the healing potions I'll definitely take. I'm not gonna need them at the moment though. I actually know of something I can do. I'm gonna run past these enemies real quick. Try not to aggro them. This restores our mana, but not our health, so actually I'm gonna be forced to use a couple healing potions, which is rough, but there's a spell later on called Cure Wounds we can get. Once we can get that, our health becomes an infinite resource. Until, of course, we put into effect the no potions or mana rule on one of our challenge runs. No potions is going to be rough for sure, but no potions and magic or something, that would be insane. So I've definitely got some gnarly runs in store. These ranged guys are a problem. They do too much damage and are too hard to avoid. Alright, level up. Able to defeat this guy easily thanks to our slow spell we were able to get in on him at the beginning of the fight. Let's go ahead and claim our speed spell. Gonna be a very important part for speed running in the future. How much mana does it use? I don't have enough, so we definitely have to focus on intelligence early game, almost primarily in a speed run, so we can spam speed spell more often. That's probably the most time-saving thing that we'll have access to in a speed run is this spell, and getting good at movement while under its influence. Like corners like this are rough under speed. Just have to fight this guy head on without a slow spell. And I shouldn't have gone for the second hit, I guess. Apparently it's... I don't know why my lock-on button isn't working. I can't see his fucking health. Mana potions. Still not quite enough mana to use speed again. Come on, how much does it cost? Alright. Quite easily able to take down that guy. Just keep using our mana well to improve our progression around the map. I need your help. The evil Draclor is about to kill my husband in a ritual. We also get the Arctic Blast spell, which is pretty useful. Official news of Chief Draclor. Old Chief steps down. Ancient custom, he offers his life in ceremony. Your new chief, interfere on penalty of death. Alright. We will be interfering and saving the old chief. But there's a lot of other shit we gotta do before that. Including finding the way into this room. I think I can double attack this guy. His sword attack seems pretty slow. He's got like a claymore, or a two-handed sword of some kind anyway. Which are heavily damaging, so he might one-shot me, but his attacks are slow at least. Wasn't expecting the jump attack, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, that guy's dealt with. Let's drop a save. We've taken down quite a few enemies in the map already and looted quite a few rooms, so make sure we're nice and saved up. We're in a new map as well, entirely than the last save. That speed spell used all of my mana. Just getting a little bit greedy right there. Trying to use the speed spell, but ended up getting punished for it. Gonna have to use a greater healing after that. Quite unfortunate incident. Oh god. This guy's in a very irritating spot for me to get to. Alright, able to take out a ranged guy without taking any damage. That's a good start. Let's go get the shark's necklace, I suppose. It's gonna cause us to have to fight a couple extra big guys, though. I guess this is a reason to come over here as well, though. Alright, we're gonna put half of our points into agility, a couple into endurance. Let's get some more might. And then, yeah, this shield should be a decent improvement. And all these guys are fire, so low-key putting on water magic might be good. And Shark's Teeth gives us increased attack damage and some more water magic. So let's see how this does. Let's get our Arctic Blast ready. Deliver it to this guy. Good damage, good damage. Not a fan of this, though. Really not a fan of this. Okay, looks like I jebaited one of them away. He's stuck over there for now. So let's go ahead and fight this guy. Battle Axe wielder, good attack speed. There's less health though. But the one with the sword we were fighting definitely had a lot more health than this guy. this guy, another Arctic Blast. And there he goes. Alright, sweet. Got that little area taken care of. Let's keep her going. Another tough guy here. Let's deal with this asshole. Are going fairly well so far. My skills are definitely re-improving to some degree as well. Until the exact moment where they aren't, you know. Can you stop? What are you doing? Arctic Blast helping us dispose of that guy nice and easily. Chainmail slows us down quite a lot. I'm going to stick with our improved speed still. It's very important. The Jerkhold's Vest is one of the best items early game for sure. I'm going to have to make sure I grab it in speedruns most likely. It's by far the best armor you get in the first couple of maps. How did that hit me? I blocked. Yeah, these healing potions are becoming very non-effective as we slowly level up and become more powerful. Even greater healing is not going to be that potent anymore. We do have some bolts, earth bolt and stuff, that's good. I think we'll go clear out these areas up here now. Oh god, multiple big guys, not a fan of this. I'm gonna have to go for a blast. It's the only thing I can get time for. Low-key Bless might be one of our best spells still. Unironically. Need to make sure, because like, its mana cost so low, I gotta make sure I'm using it more. Fireball's probably also pretty good with our current intelligence. Yeah, that was cheap as fuck, buddy. That's the problem with fighting multiple opponents at once, is those knockback attacks become a problem. In 1v1, they're annoying. Definitely cost you a lot of time. Like, yeah, sure, push me for no reason, yep. But once there's multiple enemies, it just leaves you completely exposed, and you can just get insta-killed. It's really problematic, so gotta be careful with that. Bless definitely helping, though. I think I should be relying on Bless more heavily in early game than I have been. Its cost isn't very high. Especially against an enemy like this asshole. Let's go ahead and pop this right now and just get in there. Definitely saved us a bit of HP, but I'm drinking all of our healing pots. Morning Star, this thing hits hard as shit, but so do our other weapons, low-key. Under Shark's Bite and stuff. And oh, this is under Bless, that's why they hit so hard. Okay. So I can actually physically see what Bless does to our stats, and our armor and damage are definitely pretty improved. I definitely need to be taking advantage of Bless more than considering how easy it is to cast. Yeah, that was a problem. This guy's healthy. Can you stop? Can you stop? What are you doing? There's no point to this. Bro, you're not accomplishing anything. Stop! What are you doing? Attack! You fucking idiot. Do something. Why are you just doing the same thing over and over again? Fucking brain dead. Why is all he does is fucking push? The moment I go to attack, he'll attack me. But no. Okay, fuck, I'm just spamming attack. Bro, are you fucking serious? This is brain dead. Stop pushing. Why is all he does is a fucking push attack? Fuck you, buddy. Fucking prick. Die. That one, it must be in its programming to only push while this one only attacks or something, so that they combo you. It has to be some goofy shit like that. All that one does is push. I don't know if there's any point to really picking this up, but I guess the water magic sword might not be too bad in this map. I guess we'll see how it does. I might have wanted to be using this earlier, but I guess we'll see now. Axe throwing assholes. Okay, I love how my block just didn't work. Okay, I've had to use a couple of greater healings in this map, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, this area is all cleared out in there now. I haven't cleared out in that tunnel down there yet though, so let's attempt to make our way down there. I don't know how severe fall damage is, I can't remember. Let's go ahead and drop a save, make sure everything's running good. Looks like it is. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to head down normally for now. Still gotta do all the stuff on top of this cliff over here yet. But that'll be the last stuff we do, because that's... I mean, I guess we have to come back after doing that. So maybe I do just get it out of the way now. Where the fuck did you come from? How the fuck did someone just jump me from behind, bro? How did I just do no damage to a guy that wasn't blocking? Can you fucking die? Jeez, man, another greater healing down the fucking drain. I need to get way better at this game before I can speedrun, that is for sure. Holy shit, dude, I'm getting bodied right now. It's not what we like to see. As you can see, yeah, we gotta get into this room eventually. But for now, I need to go, I guess there's still this stuff I have to do over here. Can we not do this right now? The stupid fucking push attack! Oh my fucking god, dude, stop! Why are you like this? All you do is fucking push. Stop! Okay, whatever. And he doesn't attack. Okay, I guess he fucking does. Like, holy fucking bro. I'm not even gonna block. I'm just standing here, not doing anything with my hand off the controller. And he's just not fucking attacking me. Like, hello? Are you brain dead? There's something fucking cooked with this guy's AI, dude. I can literally just stand here. I'm not even worried. He won't hurt me. Like, what the fuck is this AI? Hello? But the moment I attack, he fucking stabs me. Yeah, makes sense, dude. What are you supposed to do? It just fucking pushes you over and over and over again. What is this guy's problem? Holy fuck! Fucking piece of shit, dude. Unbelievable. What is that? Whoever the fuck coded those guys to just push over and over and over again needs to be fucking slapped upside that ear. Makes no logical sense why it just stands there pushing me over and over and over again. Fucking try and attack me. Brain dead, dude. The fuck did you come from? Why is there just like a half dead guy? Did he just like jump off the top of the cliff or something? Like, something I can think of is he jumped all the way off the top. How in the hell? It's wild. Okay, well, we've got a lot of the map done now, but not quite everything. We still gotta go wrap up the final bit on top of the cliff. And then once we're finished there, I believe that's how we get into that secret room, as well as the boss fight. Alright, there we go. Level up. Nice. Not gonna lie, I'm just gonna go a little bit of endurance and a shitload of intelligence, because I want more mana. Is this one of those programmed to just push you over and over again? Alright, there we go. That went well. Alrighty, let's keep her going. Now that we've triggered that event, I believe there should be a couple of enemies that spawn in like a certain area. Okay, there's the chieftain's hut key. Now we gotta bring them their food, and then I believe they give us a key to the treasury room that we saw through that grate before. So let's go ahead and pop speed. Let's hit her in right beside the mana well. Yeah, here's a couple of the guys that spawned in. Oh Oh my god, the speed spell gives you speed casting? Okay, now I understand why the speed spell is so expensive. It doesn't only speed up your movement, but it speeds up your attacks, your blocking, and your casting speed of other spells. That's one I wasn't aware of. I was aware of the first bits of the information, but I did not know it sped up your other casting. That's kind of sick. So if you use speed spell into healing spell, you can probably use healing spell mid-combat. Yeah, there's definitely stuff I still need to learn about this game, even after playing it for most of my life, you know? I wasn't, my brain wasn't very big when I was a child, so I didn't really understand how to get good at mechanics and stuff like that. This game was a struggle when I was younger, though, I'm not gonna lie, if I remember. Ow. I am playing on hard mode too, so these guys do a lot more damage than normal. Or easy mode. Alright, let's hit this guy with this to start. Alright, Orc Chief guy defeated. All of his shit is mine. The Ham Hawk is mine. And Orc Treasury Key. Let's go. It's perfect. Alright. Looks like we've got the whole map wrapped up pretty much at this point. Let's go ahead and drop a save. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and make our way back to the treasury and that guy's hut. The two places we need to stop at before making our way out of the map. Looks like there's a few more guys guarding the chieftain's hut again now that we're on our way back to it. You can definitely feel the difference in my mana with the intelligence that we gained. Ow. 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 Stop. Motherfucker. That was painful. That was a lot of my HP. And my HP is much higher than it was, so greater healings are not healing me as much as they were. Oh my god, there's two more of them? Yeah, we can definitely see the difference in... Oh, come on! Of course it misses. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh my god. Bro. That fucking hurts. Yep, I love how it unlocked right before I casted my spell. Yep. Makes sense, dude. I will abuse the power of the speed spell to finish this fight. I don't care. Can it cast in the direction of my fucking locked on target, dude? Jesus. Oh my, we're running low on greater healings now. I am a little upset, I'm not gonna lie. That went as poorly as it could have. I'll just see them give these guys fucking experience. Or get experience. Yikes. Big yikes. We killed the boss with no problem, and then that shit happens. Well, let's hope this goes better for us. I don't even want to drop a save. I want to go back in time to before that shit happened, but... Alright. Speed spell it up. Come on, just let me fucking turbo. Smoke him. Come on. Die. Okay, let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is the fire magic resistance. Let's get rid of you. You. And you. We have Jerkald's vest. And the increased fire resistance stuff. This is just another leather vest, so no point to using that. Let's go ahead and look at our weapons loadout. Let's get rid of the Morning Star, the halberd, the broadsword, and we'll stick with Serranas and the mace, of course. I did. Okay, hatchet appears to be weak. The ceremonial sword, however, is a fire weapon of the same caliber as the mace. So, happy to see that. And it looks like more maces and a heavy mace. It's a two-handed mace. I don't think I'm gonna be using that. Okay, buddy, get off my dick. I am hurting for healing potions right now. I don't want the axe, bruh. I want my damn broadsword. Although I don't know why I want the broadsword, considering it's not good. Okay, well. More potions, okay. And there we go. Fire magic defense. That'll help against the current enemy pool, is what I would say if there was any of them left to fight. But yeah, I'm not happy with that, with how this map has turned out for us. We've lost way too much health and used like 7 greater healing potions or something. Maybe even more than that, 8, I don't know. But it's not good. That's all I'm gonna say. I have performed very poorly in this map. So, the skill level must still improve. Let me use speed spell, please. Alright, all of them dealt with. Let's look at our XP. We're almost level 6. 2/3 of the way to level 6. Yeah, speed spell is gas. Oh yeah, there's actually an area I forgot to go to, isn't there? Now that I think about it. Oh well, we'll get it when I come back to the revisit the map. Well, that guy fell off the fucking edge. So if I want to kill him, I gotta go down there now. I guess we can go revisit that area then. Where the hell did the orc go? Did he fall off too? They both fell off. Come on, give me speed spell already. Happen to remember that that guy is an earth creature, so we wanted to lead with fire. The halberd is weaker than the polearm, so let's go ahead and trade them out. Okay, and there's the circle of fire. Improves our fire defense by quite a lot, as opposed to boost water magic, which isn't doing anything right now. We could just improve our base attack, but I actually think we're gonna go with that circle of fire for fire defense. Or I don't think there's much more fire defense I need really for this map. Let's just go with damage for now, I guess. No healing potions of the basic caliber yet in my inventory. There's more over that way. That's the way out of the map though. We're basically done. But there's one area I think I forgot to hit, and those enemies, if they didn't die to fall damage, I need to finish off that just fell off over there. So look, stream's still running good it looks like. Alright, so it should be over here. Yeah, I see them. Okay, don't want to deal with this guy's ranged attacks chipping me down anymore. You get fucking hit, dude. Holy shit. Alright, so the one area I missed should be over this way. I don't think I actually ended up going in right here. sure we already had polearm, but now we have polearm the second, I guess. Is that really all that's in here? No, fire bolts, earth bolts, and a potion. I'll take it. Alright. I don't know if it was quite worth coming all the way here for, but there was gold, so. Alright, let's get back to that well. Pop speed, refill our mana, and we should be able to make it back relatively quickly. I went the wrong. No, this is. Is this the wrong way? No. This is the right way, okay. I thought I went into that passageway where the shark necklace was for a second. Just realizing I could have gone right here. Okay, I made it pretty far off the speed boosts. Very nice. So let's finish up the last little bit we got to do over here. Which is head out of the map through this tunnel. Might as well grab this chest here though. And we're gonna want Fireball. The ceremonial sword. Drop a little save right here on the way out of the map. We've got everything done. The last time I saved was going into that storage room, so I've used a good amount of resources since then. Potions and the like. Okay, dealt with that guy. There's one more. This one will give us the Troll's Ring when we defeat it. Which goes to imagine that these enemies are called trolls. They have really weird bone arms that are very stabby. But there we go, Troll Ring. Which... fire magic with side effects. Oh yeah, negative intelligence and might. But I get more fire magic on offense, and for some reason my defensive magic turns a red color instead of a white bar. I'm not sure I've ever seen anything quite like that from any other item. So I'm gonna have to hold on to that for now, but that's cool. I haven't seen any other any of them turn the bars themselves into a color. And a greater healing, pretty nice. Pretty easy to die right here, so let's drop a save, because, you know, platforming puzzles, am I right? Physics engine's not very precise with the movement and stuff, so not sure how much I trust this. Oh, and that was the end of the quest. Looks like we got everything except 3 enemies. There was a secret I missed, apparently. I'm trying to think of where it was. I'm not certain. I thought I got everything. But I guess I missed a little bit of something somewhere. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of where it was. But anyway, we finished the pit. We finished the village of Draklor today. So I'm going to probably leave this one off here for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of Warriors of Might and Magic. We're going to have to revisit these, of course. I can't see the stats on them until I reselect them, unfortunately, but next time we'll be taking on what's probably my favorite map in the entire game, the Enroth quests. So hope you guys enjoyed this stream slash video, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.